So we've chosen to swear an oath of friendship. Take one of the rings from his outstretched palm. The two of you have walked side by side ever since you were children. Even now you are walking in the same direction. What a noble title. You as a judge and Thomas as a warrior. Nothing will ever tarnish your bond. You swear an oath of eternal friendship to Thomas. Thomas solemnly swears the same. You put the brass ring on your pinky. A perfect fit. Thomas follows suit. He starts beaming again. Now we are friends forever for all eternity. We gotta celebrate this. Come, I know you play. I gotta show you. Tastiest meat I've ever tried, Brante. My treat. The two of you go to a noble salon by a square with Emperor Severin. Surrounded by tobacco smoke and meat bottles, you wag your tongues, recall the days of your adolescence, and make plans for the future. Nobody knows that could be waiting for you, but you promise you will never lose sight of each other. So we are bound by friendship. As soon as you accept into the Imperial College, you send a letter back home. Family replies quickly. Their letter arrives in under a week. Most of it is covered with your father's handwriting. I'm proud of you, my son, and I believe your grandfather takes pride in you too. You have brought our family one step closer to being ennobled by the sword. You will make an excellent judge. I have complete faith in your intellect and your will. You shall bring glory to our family. Stephen's congratulations follow your father's. Congratulations, brother. The simple folk would only dream of what you have already achieved. You can thank father and grandfather for this opportunity, but it was you who proved yourself worthy. Once you receive your new lot, you and I will be equals at last. Then some words of praise from mother and Nathan. You have brought your father much joy and made him proud, and I'm witness to this. You now walk this path all thanks to him. Yet it saddens me that you did not consider the divine seminary, where you could have dedicated your life to our gods as well as the empire itself. You worked so hard for this. We held a big feast in your honor back home. I hope you achieved all you ever wanted. And at the very end, there is a small note from your sister. Congratulations. Good luck. It is only a few days since you became a student at the college. Your education has barely begun when an amazing piece of news surprises all the students. Every year, Cornelius Tempest, the great chancellor and the emperor's younger brother, grants an honor to all future nobles of the mantle and invites them to a masquerade at his summer palace. The professors and lecturers instruct you to look and act your best in order to preserve the college's honor. They tell you more about the ball too. All who attend from the college must prove themselves with word or deeds to the members of the great Erkin dynasties that will be present there. This means the reputation of your home province will be at stake too. It's time to get ready. You order a proper suit for the occasion and the mask to go with it. It looks simple, but by no means plain and only hides your eyes. Day comes. You spend the entire morning preparing for the ball. Your fellow students give you hints about how to attach the cuffs, keep the collar straight, and make sure your hair remains coiffed for the entire night. Soon the carriages start flocking to Cornelius Tempest's summer palace. The tall, ornate outer fence surrounds a sprawling garden in full bloom. Marble-paved driveway is so wide it can accommodate 2 rows of carriages. You and your fellow students walk up the massive stairs to the front door of the palace. You seem tiny and incongruous against the background of this scenic grandeur. The Master of Ceremonies instructs all newcomers to seek their province's coats of arms. You see the banner of Magra from far away, depicting the silver tree digging its roots into the murky gray soil. Below it is a banner bearing the coat of arms of the Melanides dynasty. It turns out students from the college were not the only ones invited to this party. You see Academy's cadets lined up beneath the banners too, and Thomas is among them. A white grin appears on his face when he sees you go under the banner of Magra. I just knew the pal. What can I say? Congratulations, student. As for me, I'm not so bad myself, see. Neither Academy's father and mother to me now. His marriage speech is interrupted by a tall, proud Archean in a heavy cloak. You recognize him. He's Dorius Otton, Sophia's former master. Make way for your commander, soldiery. The last time you saw Otton, he was searching the back streets of Lanizoti by your house for a girl servant, but now the young Erknian's uniform betrays his high standing. He's young, yet he's already the province's commander. Who put him in charge of all the military forces of Magra at such an age? What's wrong? You know him or something? A brief description of Odin is enough to wipe the smile off his face. You see no other high-ranking officials bearing the colors of Magra at this party. It seems Doris Odin will be the main representative of your province tonight. You watch the other college students and academic cadets line up under the provincial banners. The blue and silver banner of the Erknia, the emperor's own province, is in the very center of the hall. Judging by the hilts jutting out from beneath their belts, many of those who surround the banner are nobles of the sword. Thomas is clearly jealous. The group from Erknia stands proudly, noble by its iconic and dignified history. The Erknian race and the empire originated in their very lands. A sizable group of students stand under the banner of Monia, a wealthy agricultural province signified by yellow grains on a field of ore. The wealth of young men beneath this banner is plain to see. Their attire is on par with the Erknians in terms of luxury, and perhaps even more vibrant in terms of color. The most numerous group at the party stands under the banner of Illyria, a yellow griffin against a field of azure. All the Illyrians are clothed in well-tailored suits with a minimal decoration. Some of them wear gloves. Most of them come from wealthy industrial families, and it seems many of them would feel more at ease in their family factories than at a noble party like this one. 3 banners represent the northern provinces of Fiona, Hermia, and Constanta. These banners, like the groups associated with them, stand together. The royal Tempest dynasty oversees all 3 of them. The students and cadets are clearly well off, yet they're dressed in modest, functional garments to honor the austere traditions of the north. And finally, the smallest of the group is represented by an open book against Field of the Argent, Astinia, homeland of the Diamond dynasty. By the order of Patriarch Junius Diamond, the open book of the new faith has been added to the banner only recently. Nearly all the young men beneath this banner are clothed in academy uniforms. They wear no adornments, but are clad impeccably, with nary a button undone, the embodiment of rigor and restraint. The master of ceremonies signals the beginning of the party. It's time for dancing. First dance is a minuet, and tradition calls for everyone to dance. Harpsichord music fills the hall. The academic cadets waste no time finding dance partners, and soon already making the fluid first steps of the minuet. You take a look around. One of the young ladies representing Magra catches your eye. She is slender like all Archnians and clothed in a yellow dress embroidered with emerald green, her face hidden behind a full mask decorated with bright green feathers. What happens next seems unbelievable. The enigmatic lady walks toward you. The way she looks at you, the way she walks, the black eyes from behind the mask watch you closely. She tilts her head. There are no words, but you feel there is a question. Everyone in the hall is startled by a sudden noise. You look behind you and see Thomas getting up off the floor, his face a grimace of rage. Doris Autumn stands before him. eyeing him with disgust. His arm rests on the hilt of his sword. Who allows this clumsy commoner inside the Grand Chancellor Palace? Its noble masters are trying to dance, and it's getting underfoot. Thomas looks like he's about to explode in Otton's face, but the smug Arcanian sword is a clear threat. If your friend's rage gets the better of him, he will end up in trouble. The enigmatic Arcanian beauty, however, quickly loses all interest in their quarrel. She comes even closer to you, expecting you to invite her to dance. So we can draw Otton's ire upon ourselves. So in this case, we help Thomas to his we help Thomas to his feet and hurl some well-chosen words of mockery in Otton's face. I guess we will have an enemy. Or we can dance with the mysterious lady. So we seize the day and dance with the beguiling Arcane lady. Surely Thomas can take care of himself. So what can we do? A lady or a friend?